celebrate this very momentous occasion. I extend a special welcome to all those who are receiving degrees today, seniors, graduate students from across Auburn's many schools and colleges. We're going to begin our ceremony with the presentation of the colors. Gentlemen, please remove your headdress and remain standing for the presentation of the colors and the singing of our national anthem. March on the colors. Will lead us in singing our national anthem. He'll be accompanied by the Auburn University Graduation Band, conducted by Latoya Webb, Graduate Teaching Assistant in the Department of Music. Please be seated. Commencement is the most distinguished and important ceremony we host here at Auburn. It's symbolic for the closing of a transformative chapter in your life, but it is also the inspiring launch of a new chapter, one that holds great promises and endless possibilities. I'm grateful to celebrate this momentous occasion with each and every one of you. I'm now going to introduce some members of the platform party. Others will be introduced later in the ceremony. As I call one's name, please rise. Mr. Michael Demaribus, Auburn University Board of Trustees. Dr. Bill Hargrave, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Bobby Woodard, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. James Wainmeyer, Vice President for Research. Ms. Jane DeFalco Parker, Vice President for Development and President of the Auburn University Foundation. Dr. Taffy Benson Clayton, Vice President and Associate Provost for Inclusion and Diversity. Mr. John Wagner, Secretary to the Board of Trustees. Dr. Michael Baginski, University Senate Chair and Associate Professor in the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering. Dr. Shali Zhang, Dean of Libraries. Dr. Maria Whitty, Associate Dean in the Graduate School and Professor in the College of Education. Dr. Steve Duke, Associate Dean for Academics and Professor in the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering. Dr. Eric Wetzel, Graduation Marshal and Assistant Professor in the College of Architecture, Design and Construction. Dr. Jennifer Robinson, Macebearer and Associate Professor in the College of Liberal Arts. Lieutenant Colonel Kenneth McDonald, Commanding Officer, Air Force ROTC. Lieutenant Colonel Kalina Creech, Commanding Officer, Army ROTC. Captain Willie Billingsley, Commanding Officer, Naval ROTC. Mr. Rick Smith, Graduation Reader and Lecturer in the School of Communication and Journalism. And Mr. Steve Geis, Interpreter for the Deaf, Office of Accessibility. Let's have a round of applause for this special group of leaders. Graduates, our faculty members played a major role in preparing you for the next steps in your lives. They've mentored you, they've challenged you, and they've inspired you. Will the members of the faculty here today please rise, and will everyone please join me in applauding these tireless individuals and devoted their time and efforts to help these graduates grow to their full potential, position them for success. Faculty. As everyone here knows, there are a number of people who made our graduates' time at Auburn possible. Many are in the stands today, and some are with you in spirit. These are people who have supported you and encouraged you through the years. They include parents and grandparents, siblings and other family members, mentors as well as friends. Everyone who has played a role in helping you get to Auburn and helping you be successful once you got here. So graduating students, I now ask you to stand. Think of all those who have supported you on your journey and look in the audience to your friends and family and applaud them for their unwavering support to you. Students. This spring, we will award 4,474 degrees, which will bring the total number of degrees awarded by Auburn University since 1856 to 329,841. I am proud to highlight these numbers because they bring light to the extraordinary impact our university has had over all those years, and the impact it will continue to have on our community, on our state, and the world. The impact made possible by students like you who go on to engage, influence, and lead in your communities. Commencement provides us with an opportunity to reflect on the spirit that defines your class. You and your fellow graduates are among our university's best ambassadors. You combine knowledge with a strong desire to serve the greater good. You're committed to improving the old as well as discovering the new. And you know that an Auburn education is more than a means to an end. It's an invitation, it's an obligation, and it's a skill set to transform the world. You now join a very distinguished group of alumni who have a history of post-graduation success and professional advancement that is second to none. Industry-leading employers continue to seek Auburn graduates for their professionalism, for their leadership, their commitment to teamwork, and for their immediate contributions they make above and beyond their job requirements. When I reflect on the enormous impact you've had on our community here, I am optimistic about the future of our institution, our country, and the world. Your class shares values that society truly needs: a dedication to service, an understanding of the importance of collaboration across and within communities. And today we're fortunate to have with us an Auburn graduate who has put those values into serves as president of worldwide theatrical distribution and home entertainment at Warner Brothers. Ron is known throughout the industry for his personal and effective management style, and he was named to Variety Magazine's Entertainment Hall of Fame for his leadership in the industry. A firm believer in the power of education, Ron is a loyal friend and strong advocate for Auburn. In fact, when we called Ron to ask him to speak, he enthusiastically replied, "When Auburn calls, I answer." He's a member of the 1856 Society, a life member of the Auburn Alumni Association, and previously served on the Harvard College of Business Advisory Board. Ron and his wife Melissa established the Ron Sanders Study Abroad program in the Harvard College of Business, which funds the college's study abroad program and offsets students' expenses during these ventures. Ron is a true Auburn man who puts our institution's values into action every day, and he is proof that working hard, as well as following your passions, can lead to great success. We're thrilled to have him here with us today, and looking forward to hearing his inspirational message. Please join me in welcoming Ron Sanders.
Well, good morning, class of 2019. And congratulations to all of you, and a really warm welcome to your families, your friends, and loved ones who are here today to share this very special occasion with you. For the last 4 years, you've probably thought about this day, about leaving Auburn and what you're going to do next. Well, I'm here to tell you that no matter what you do or where it takes you, you'll never fully leave Auburn, and Auburn will never fully leave you. I think that's a good thing. Since I've worked in entertainment probably longer than most of you have been alive, I'm going to kind of relate this to something that I know best. In Hollywood, we work very hard to make movies and television shows that will resonate with audiences around the world. It can take years to create a movie with countless hours of dedication, starts and stops, and wrong turns and rewrites, until everything hopefully falls into place in the end. And throughout that process, it really doesn't matter if you're working with the best director or the most popular intellectual properties or the biggest stars. There's still a degree of uncertainty as to how it's all going to turn out. When release date comes, you literally hold your breath and wait and hope that it's going to be a blockbuster. If I think about the movie version of my own life and my story, it would start with a crazy scene that happened just 1 year ago. I'm flying on a Warner Brothers company jet from Los Angeles to Auburn, and I'm hosting Melissa McCarthy on the trip, where we'll have the world premiere of her new movie, Life of the Party. And I have to laugh as I remember, because on the plane, I'm trying to explain to her, before we got there, a little bit about this place we know as Auburn. And I'm telling her about how to use worry, and how you use it at both the beginning and the end of every encounter. And she's kind of surprised by this, and I realize that we're kind of like Hawaiians and how they use aloha. You know, we kind of use war eagle as a hello and a goodbye. It's every time you see someone. And you should have seen her face when I showed her from my phone. I was showing pictures of Toomer's Corner after we had won a football game. And she loved it. She just loved the whole atmosphere of it. And later in that trip, I saw a clip from the Today Show where she was here on campus tossing toilet paper into the yokes with students. And I kind of thought, how on earth did I get here? If we look at your life like a film project, you've spent 4 years here. Yeah, it's true. And for some of us, maybe more than 4 years. Sorry, Mom. So far, you've been in development and pre-production, and after today, you're going to get the green light to start shooting your movie. And as you begin to write your story, it's a blank page. Everything is up to you. At this moment, you don't have any idea what the possibilities are going to hold for you in the future. And neither did I, sitting right there like you are today. As I think about the story of how my own life got written, in hindsight, it's about taking the opportunities that are presented to you. And sometimes it's going to be risky, and sometimes it's not going to work out. But the journey, the story of your life, can only be written by you. frankly, a life worth living. I had no idea that this kid from up the road, who had been in a few plays as a child, would end up with responsibility for a large global entertainment company. I remember watching the 1992 Oscars on television. I had only recently joined Warner Brothers after my career with Procter & Gamble. It was quite a career change for me. Well, at the end of that broadcast, the film Unforgiven won for Best Picture. And I remember how proud I felt watching on TV as Clint Eastwood got on stage and thanked Warner Brothers and my new bosses for making that film. And I would have never imagined how my wildest thoughts, what would evolve from that point in time. I've gotten to work with Clint over the years since then. And 2 years ago, things came full circle for me when I traveled with him to France to present the 25th anniversary edition of Unforgiven at the Cannes Film Festival. It was quite a week. And by the way, Clint Eastwood has a birthday at the end of this month. He's going to turn 89 years old. And he's not finished writing his own life story. He's directed or starred in an amazing 48 feature films, and he's already started work on his 49th. I was reading it on the way out here. Your life will be about experiences and finding the passions that motivate you and propel you. I had no idea what the future held for me when I left this wonderful cocoon of Auburn and graduated. But by following my gut and taking some chances, like moving a very young family to Europe where I had never traveled, and pursuing work that I cared about, it's all really worked out well. No matter where I was in the world, I had Auburn with me. And having been in dozens of airports around the world, I can tell you I've seen and met Auburn fans wearing an Auburn logo literally everywhere I've traveled. And of course, you always get a quick war eagle in response, no matter where you are. Auburn has given you, I think, a great foundation to branch out and pursue your own life's movie, like it did for me. Don't be afraid to go after the best version of that story for you. And don't be afraid to change the script when necessary. And remember, never lose the connections that you have to this place, to your Auburn family. I still have a very close circle of friends from when I was in school here, and these friendships will last a lifetime. They certainly have for me. Only you can write your own life story. Make it a good one. Thanks very much. Congratulations, and War Eagle.
Thank you, Mr. Sanders, for your inspiring remarks. It's fantastic. It is now my pleasure to recognize several groups of students who are graduating with academic honors. First, I would like to recognize those undergraduates who are graduating with honors based on their cumulative grade point averages. Students with a grade point average between 3.4 and 3.59 graduate cum laude, and I ask our cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. You may be seated. Students with a grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79 graduate magna cum laude, and I ask our magna cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. You may be seated. Students with a grade point average of 3.8 and above graduate summa cum laude, and I ask our summa cum laude degree candidates to rise and be recognized. You may be seated. 1979 marked the beginning of the honors program at Auburn University. In 1998, that program became the Honors College. Honors College students graduate either with the distinction of University Honor Scholar or Honor Scholar. Would all those who have earned the distinction of University Honor Scholar or Honor Scholar please rise? You may be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is Auburn's highest all-discipline academic honorary, and members represent the top 10% of each college or school on campus. I now recognize those initiated into Phi Kappa Phi. Please rise. You may be seated. I would also like to recognize our military service members. With those degree candidates who are commissioned in our military services, please rise. I now ask that all active duty and veteran service members, both graduates and those in the audience, please rise. Thank you for your service to our country. Please be seated. Would Dean George Flowers of the Graduate School please come forward?
Would Patrick Vollert please rise? On behalf of the faculty in the Graduate School, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Patrick Vollert, who is receiving a Doctorate of Philosophy in Civil Engineering. Patrick is from Silesia, Poland. He is a 2012 graduate of West Pomeranian University of Technology in Szczecin, Poland. After 3 years of professional work as a structural engineer, he decided to pursue doctoral degrees at Auburn University under the supervision of Dr. Andy Novak. While at Auburn, Vollert served as the president and treasurer of the American Concrete Institute student chapter. He was also a volunteer at Alabama Rural Ministry and completed an internship at the renowned bridge design firm of Majeski and Masters in Poughkeepsie, New York. He presented results of his research on existing bridges and their reliability at ACI conventions and internationally. Following graduation, Patrick will work as a bridge designer for COWI North America in Seattle, Washington, with long-term goals of continuing research on structural health and pursuing a professional engineering license. Now, would all the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Leith, and Provost Hargrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these doctoral candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the doctoral degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, and please be seated.
The Doctor of Philosophy is the highest degree awarded in the Academy of Universities. Part of the tradition associated with the awarding of this degree is a special ceremony involving the presentation of a doctoral hood. Would the major professors of the doctoral candidates please escort your graduate to the stage to be hooded as Professor Smith calls their name. Members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage.
Dr. Patrick Wohlert, hooded by Dr. Andres Nowak. Dr. Vivek Bedekar, hooded by Dr. Prabhakar Clement. Dr. Yuling Han, hooded by Dr. Clement. Dr. Alejandro Terran Samajano, hooded by Dr. Alice Smith. Dr. Ziru Dong, hooded by Dr. Robert Nelms. Dr. Sinan Su, hooded by Dr. Saad Hamasha. Dr. Hossein Talabinazad, hooded by Dr. Zhang Yang Chen. Dr. Lang Zhu, hooded by Dr. Brian Chen. Dr. Mohammed Kalafala, hooded by Dr. Jorge Ruda. Dr. Uday Gotere, hooded by Dr. Michael Hamilton. Dr. Aaron Reed, hooded by Dr. Jaquita Thomas. Dr. Zhu Wang, hooded by Dr. Jose Vasconcelos. Dr. Zhouning Li, hooded by Dr. Jing Fang. Dr. Matthew Hilliard, hooded by Dr. Jing Wang. Dr. Devarshi Shah, hooded by Dr. Wang. Dr. Rohit Kanungo, hooded by Dr. Emi Radich. Dr. Animesh Mandal, hooded by Dr. Radich. Dr. Leslie Gunter, hooded by Dr. Gerard Davis.
Please join me in congratulating these new doctoral graduates. Now, would all the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Leith, and Provost Hargrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it is my pleasure to present these master's candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the master's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Please be seated. The graduates will come forward as Professor Smith calls your name. Members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage. Congratulations.
Sneha Snakrapani. Venkatesh Lashminarayana. Rahul Alapati. Jason Key. Brandon Brown. Farshad Amiri. Joshua Walker. Amay Rani. Joseph Jones. Scott Taylor. Sulat Aloba. Houston Cleveland. Tanner Ray. Courtney Hodges. Miles Ohm. Ati Kuo. Ming Wang Cheng. Jing Dong Wei. Linwan Zhang. Jia Pu. Benjamin Simmons. Nirmal Kumar Patel. Aravind Reddy Puta. Jules Zhang. Roger Lopez Vitakoski. Ralph Fisher. Anna Kate Osborne. Michael Pappas. Mohammed Kent. Egaman Chawla. Marva Seton. Pratay Chaudhuri. Sultan Zaman Mahmud. Muhammad Salar Arif Khan. Hamid Sefdar. Suraj Raymond D'Souza. Hangze Chen. Lauren Schmidt. Danyang Wang. Mengwei Zhuan. Aaron Brown. Anna Quinn. Kelsey Doan. Jeffrey Craven II. Robert Estes. Ashley Yarbrough. Delaney Blue Caldwell. Sadie Holgan. Zhelang Shen. Weili Liu. Zhexing Zhao. Jingxi Zhu. Zhushen Li. Fernando Cordero. Shannon Paul Miller. Vyam Parmar. Crew Aurora. Akshay Kadam. Priyanka Parav. Aditya Mahajan. Purva Teleganka. Harsh Galia. Purnan Tamhankar.
Please congratulate these master's graduates. We now come to the conferring of the undergraduate degrees. Mr. President, the Dean of the College will come forward and present the candidates who have been approved by the faculty and recommended for the appropriate undergraduate degrees. Dean Christopher Roberts, Samuel Ginn College of Engineering.
Would Adam Dane Bear please stand? On behalf of the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering, I would like to introduce our student marshal, Adam Bear. Adam is from Prattville, Alabama, and is completing his degree in biosystems engineering with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. In his time at Auburn, he has worked as an engineering student tutor, volunteered as a shift leader in the campus kitchen, studied abroad in China, served as a conversational English tutor, and volunteered as a handyman for the U.S. Forest Service. Adam has also worked as an engineering summer intern and most recently for Aptar CSP Technologies. Would all degree candidates from the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering please rise? Trustee Demaribus, President Leith, and Provost Hardgrave, on behalf of the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering, it is my pleasure to present these students for the conferral of the bachelor's degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Trustees of Auburn University, I do now confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated. Graduates, you will now come forward to be introduced as Professor Smith calls your name. Members of the Registrar's Office will direct you to the stage. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called.
Raymond Garza III. James Eaton. Thaddeus Hatcher. Grant Pinkert. Jordan Sosnowski. Tyler Smith. Daniel Clayton. Roland Van Deventer II. Jacob Hall. Diane Liu. Jacob Cunningham, Blaine Brown, Sarah Clayton, Brianna Benefield, Brady Green, Ryan Silvestri, Jacob Crane, Jack Frazier, Forrest Dreyer, Sarah Till, Jack Mullins, Nick Dolzonic, David Stein, Alexander King, Scott Wheeler, Alexis Room, Jacob Redden, Adam Baer, Christopher Lewis Jr., Maxwell Heshin, Evan Kaiser, Stephen Adams, Douglas Bethay, Andrew Liu, Daniel Meadows, Katie Glasgow, Kayla Bryan, Jihook Kim, George O'Dowd, Julius Reynolds III, Robert Reynolds, Thomas Newberry VI, Tate Butler, Ramsey Fairbank, Chris King, Gibson Garner, Stephen Jones, Montoya Davis, Brianna Harris, Zachary Mitchell, Charles Hodge, Rory Greer, Paul Tam, Frederick Rydell, Harper Pennell, Jonathan Brown, Kirsten Conrad, Taylor Fagan, Tillman Findley, Amanda Dawson, Thomas Brown, Jacqueline Spence, Jordan Mills, Jordan McElroy, Jesse McElroy, Kennedy Williams, Thomas Minitry III, Caroline Blake, Summer Bell, David Walks, Elliot Lawrence, Jonathan Whitley, Christina Blake, Jonathan Sims, Sai Karan Dasika, Tariq Jain, Viraj Patel, Jing Chen, Zhan Ho Huang, Anna Wilson, Caitlin Kiliansky, Julie Sarasua, Meena Narayanan, Rain Lee, Gabriel Fleming, Emma Wheeler, Charlene Balco, Andrew Phillips, Carter Williams, Alec Cheatham, Mitchell Jennings, Reed Morgan, Ethan James, Devin Huey, Graham Ligon, Colton Garner, Jonathan Koski, William Wallace, William Monsky, Michael Gibson, Andrew Span, Yanan Soon, Yang Kang Yang, Han Wen Guan, Ensign Frank Herring III, Jen Yu Hu, Mang Yang Hu, Hui Wang, Brendan Fagan, Kyle Knox, Kirio Kobzev, Ashley Bearlocker, Brandon Berendis, Ensign Justin Darrington, Linnea Cole, I want you folks to hear this. Keanu Stewart, Chadley Perkins, Alexander Jester, Jerem Lovegren, William Kayak, Elena Kazaya, James Logan, Lucas Welton, Jinwoo Zhang, Richard Swain, Larkin Crilly, Heinz Achterman Jr., Kyle Sinna, Carson Dye, Samuel Allen, Riley Herring, Thomas Orzek, Connor St. Pierre, Justin Coffin, Avery Jones, Ryan Pagan, Second Lieutenant William Atkinson, Matthew Newton, Charles Rampy, Megan Hellendahl, James Smith, Molly Dombrowski, Alex Barlow, Russell Hyde, Dal Welch, Mitchell Woodham, Reed Bird, Charles Gainey III, Rocco Magnella, Sing Chan, Cody Long, Cameron Bowley, Alexander Shell, Laura Salmon Smith, Elijah Hampton, Marco Zuniga, Tyler Smith, Destin Taylor, Christopher Lunday, Ensign Peter Smith, Benjamin Schmidt, Peyton McGuirk, Amanda Kramer, Nicole Williams, Jill Prize, Mae McNeil, Riley Simpson, Mary Morrow, Sarah Green, Hunter Walden, Kai Shen Zhu, Lei Hao Lang, Yanzi Wu, Ji Yangjing, Ki Hu Li, Inhua Zhang, Beishin Ren, Julia Zhao, Liam Wood, Scott Bozeman, Andrew Tormanen, Zhang Wang Zhang, William Lawrence Jr., Benjamin Thomas, John Thomas, Greg Panowitz, David Gamlin, Benjamin Williams, Michael Sullivan, Caitlin Partridge, Alec Goodner, William Burton, William Butler, Ian Taylor, John Ragland, Eric Summer, Stephen Poche, Alexander Warren, Benjamin Tanos, Leanne Johnston, Juliet Cox, Trent Arney, Alyssa Galchi, Nathan Ibanez, Trent Potter, Parker Satterfield, Matthew Ballard, Jonathan Allman, Cami Shands, Tel Sheeler, Sydney Harris, Rosa Rowe, Haley Anderson, Caitlin Colazzo, Stuart Teal, Stephen Mitchell, Robert Darden, Connor Pope, Joshua Starling, Austin Brown, Dylan Taylor, Rachel Howell, Bethany Duvall, Harris Pride, Samuel Tatum, Aubrey Sharp, Roger Smith III, Kadarius Martin, Caleb Wakeford, James Ullman, Timothy Plowman, John Sarkaya, Alexander Zayak, Garrett Rabb, William Cook, Cody Harden, Dylan Jenkins, Nicholas Sayak, Colin Fogarty, Mason Monday, Bailey Rathman, Jamie Miglianico, Walter Matthews, Brock Heidel, Josh Ducote, Natalie Stevens, Moises Escobar Calderon, Bradford Nix, John Simmons II, James Crossland, Grant Johnson, Travis Purser, Justin Smith, Wesley Washington, Michael Lee, Patrick Cronin, Ford Gibbs, Andrew Rollader, Adam Malloy, Jared Miller, Nicholas Behringer, Reed Rodish, Chase Matthews, Judson Hawk, Daniel Gosden, John Forrest Collier, Mackenzie Kreisel, Joseph Pelham, Matthew Trushaw, Samuel McFeeters, Tyler Comfer, Madison Dick, Isabel Stewart, Caitlin Jenkins, Miranda Grigas, John Herrera, Madeline Mazaid, Tyler Toner, Patrick Dixon, Kathleen Passmore, Richard Davis, Gufei Chu, Hao Huang, Ji Hao Yu, Michael Hooks, Imani Herbert, Daniel Meinhardt, Ivy Eltz, Alejandra Restrepo, Mitchell Cook, Cooper Carden, Stella Cantos, Spencer Woods, Ryan Jones, Halen Sayers, Aaron Bacho, Anna Levasseur, Brenton Foreman, Zachary Sears, Benjamin Allen, Christopher Gruber, Nicholas Dupree, Heath Pittman, Thomas Rabarchek II, Thomas Clark, John Higby III, Nicholas Huss, Jacob Rigdon, Rory Alston, Gage Silva, William Waller Jr., Colin McMahon, Jonas Lehman IV, Claire Benninghoff, Savannah Sedetol, Morgan Udakis, Connor Bruton, Luis Martinez, Zachary Parker, Alan Prostov, Benjamin Williams, Dakota Gregg, William Stoidel, John Williams, Kyle DeWeerd, Grace Hanlon, Caitlin C., Kelsey Holzman, Olivia Brunheber, Alex Tucker, Taylor Troutman, Abigail Meadows, Bronwyn Crow, Ari Carter, Robert Pugh III, Benjamin Barrett, John Pegues, John Eisman, William Robertson, Mark Hodaba, Courtney Thomas, Chandler Turner, Patricia Doolan, Travis Brandt, Trevor Kavanaugh, Kaylee Gallagher, Nicholas Ratte, Alexandra Phillips, Joseph Driscoll, Matthew Cather, William Graviette, Lachey Timmerman, Bailey Sullivan, Margaret Woodruff, Leah McGriff, Sarah Hendricks, Rebecca Kane, Andy Ball, Dudley Sims V, Patrick Clark, Andrew Winland, Kyle Etzel, Gavin Belcher, Benjamin Haga, Kaiser Woodley, Cole Blackstock, Amber Jackson, Abria Wilson, Gregory Fillmore, Matthew Stockard, Mike Wheatstruck, Amkar Satish Mulakar, Alec Mueller, Troy McKay, Catherine Melson, Bryce Gardner, Lucas Wright, Isaac Hill, Cody Denzel Nelson, Noah Phillips, Christopher Simmons, Ryan Crumpler, Jacob Lewinsky, Thomas Rogers, Baxter Mosley, Matthew Jackson, Gregory Leach, Colby Bass, Jason Furno, Matthew Elhaj, David Tigey, Skylar Krantz, Peter Zolaz, Matthew Weist, Oscar Valdivia, Reed Adams, Samantha Sirio, Ensign Joseph Wood III, Evan Dallaire, Alexis Inman, Catherine Saab, Mia Matthews, Ryan Heilman, Dean Gernon, Austin Benish, Ian Trobaugh, Jason Schutzbach, Kanak Parmar, Alexander Davenport, Zachary Maxwell Davis, Tyler Knapp, Michael Bledsoe III, Lexi Ullman, Ashton George, Christopher Nishi, Jalen McGee, Dylan Wall, Ensign Jonathan Poole, Joseph Adams, Nelson Richardson III, Matthew Zakoon, Hunter Milling, Andrew Thomas McCooey, Samuel Bolt, Dale Ash, Jackson Dennis, Nicholas Sarter, Faith Tiller, Chase Townsend, Kenneth Keever, Chandler Foster, Garrett Etheridge, Stephen Darby, Chase Freeman, Jacob Hyder, James Rollins, Matthew Bowler, Margaret Brown, Edward Nyman, Emma Owens, Natalie Faila, Benjamin Sexton, Abraham Lee, Charlie Coe, Nathaniel Reed, David Day, Seth Holland, Hunter Simpson, Caleb Jackson, Joseph Coble, Joshua Jablanowski, Nia Perkins, Sierra Hughes, Yijun Wong, Khalid Saeed, Mohammed Al-Manai, Issa Ajlan, Colin Pike, Gary Pike, Jacqueline Coleman, Keith Kraus, Braden McGraw, Ortel Underwood Jr., Sungo, Brian Brewster, Chel Patel, Chase Fuller, John David Watts Jr., Sarah Watts, Catherine Kramer, Jordan Allred, Robert DeRoe III, John Watson, Joel Pierce, Matthew Hildreth, Christopher Tillery, Peyton McCown, Neil Owsley, Trenton Hillier, Jeremy Frazier, Stephen Weltlick Jr., Peyton DeShazo, Andrew Rosen, Daniel Thompson, Brian Gonzalez, Caleb Breton, James Norwood, Emmett Dean, Rizwan Ibrahim, Jakumar Patel, Austin Belcher, Nathan Russell, Darrell Shelton Jr., Kristen Simpkins, Devontae Walker, Jackson Pettis, Sam Wilson, Brandon Toops, Carlin Pittman, Stephen Marcancini, Christopher Smith, Justin Sawyer, Cameron Taylor, Kyle Ehlers, Sawyer Clemens, Austin Keelan, James Hahn, Caroline Moore, Rayanna Hopkins, Reed Irwin, Ryan Kusick, Zach Johnson, Natalie Rebecca Palmquist, Elizabeth Stanbro, Michael Piscano, John Ramachak, Wesley Dacus, Brooks Bennett, Ryan Dobbs, Emily Bergman, Connor Davenport, Kelsey Elliott, Austin O'Banion, Ryan Reeves, Daeyong Lim, Blakely Clements, Matthew McGinnis, Jeriel Ang, Sriti Joshua, Devisha Patel, Zachary DeBarleben, Zhang Yang Feng, William Green, Catherine Twesme, Shelby Potter, Robert Schoonmaker, Stephen Richards, Jackson Kemp, Joseph Heinley, Grayson Holsworth, Mary Beth Gordon, James Worthy, Kristen Mione, Erica Ducat, Matthew Glines, Michael Towery, Robert Karamidas, Kirsten B. Redmond, Joshua Roth, Eric Tiffany, Tanner Solser, Catherine Glandon, Sterling Thompson, Blakely Fabiani, Sean Silva, Alan Hancher, Whitley Pittman, Sanju Lee, Kevin Carlisle, Thatcher Rickardson, Abakaran Beatty, Bohan Zhang, Yifan Zhang, Luke Ye, Jeremy Roberts, Chandler Owens, Michael Simmons, Jared Spivey, Adam Karufa, Ashton Babb, Nicholas Busby, Jack Trafton, Joseph Burson, Robert Conry, Hunter Webb, Coleman Kitchens, James Harris, Samuel Sturdivant, Austin Chandler, Matthew Ergol, Jaishang Hu, Tifang Zhang, Curtis Fisher, Augustus Kirby, Jacob Benzinger, James Pitts, Alexis Taylor, Anna Davis,
Graduates, congratulations to all of you. You're now members of the Auburn alumni family. Gretchen Van Valkenburg, the Vice President for Alumni Affairs and the Executive Director of the Auburn Alumni Association, is here to welcome you to this very exceptional group. Please join me in welcoming her to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Leith. Congratulations and War Eagle! Now that you have completed the academic requirements and earned your Auburn University degree, you join a group of alumni who, like you, believe in work, hard work, and honesty and truthfulness, and a spirit that is not afraid. Auburn University alumni have used their degrees to serve others, better their communities, and succeed in ways they never may have imagined on the day that they wore their caps and gowns. I have no doubt each of you will do the same. You joined the Auburn family when you decided to attend Auburn University. You made friends that will indeed last a lifetime, greeted strangers on heyday, and rolled Timmer's Corner after big wins. You studied, you played, and you belonged. Would all Auburn alumni who are in attendance today please stand so that we may recognize you. That would be you too, guys. Thank you. You may be seated. Today, it is my honor to welcome you as the newest members of the Auburn Alumni Association. You have been greeted today by our association volunteers and received an official alumni pin. We hope you wear that often. Next month, you will receive an Auburn decal for a proud display wherever you may land. And as you head out into the world, please remember that your Auburn Alumni Association is here to assist you in staying connected with Auburn and to each other. Whether you stay here in the loveliest village or you move across continents, there are plenty of ways to remain connected with Auburn University. First, we'd invite you to download the Forever AU app. It's a brand new app that the association has downloaded and deployed, and it really will help you connect with each other. Stay in touch with your schools and colleges. Get connected to the Auburn network. It's very vast. And join a local club or affiliate group. You can assist us by staying in touch. Visit our website. Find out what's going on. And when you get settled, I'd invite you to submit a story for our Young Alumni blog, because I know all of you will have great stories to tell. And also, just read our alumni magazine online. We really invite you to do that as well. I am so proud to share this special day with you. It is my hope that each of you will always believe in Auburn and love it. Congratulations again, and War Eagle!
As we bring our ceremony to conclusion, please join me in expressing our thanks to the graduation committee and everyone else who worked to make this ceremony such a success. A final thank you to our graduates. Thank you for choosing Auburn. It has been our pleasure to serve you as mentors, educators, and friends. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Graduates, we're all very proud of you and we're inspired by you. The degree you have received will aid you in your future endeavors, both professional as well as personal. And I can't wait to see how you're going to transform this world. May you experience a truly fulfilling, and successful life. Congratulations, and War Eagle. We're going to conclude our ceremony with the singing of the alma mater, led by Grace Hodnett, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Music Education and a Bachelor of Music in Vocal Performance. Please stand and remain standing till the platform party, the faculty, and the new doctors have recessed from the arena. Thank you.